This is Lex UK, and this is a tutorial. I've been asked to look at capes and whips. Now, capes are easy, whips not so much. So let's do capes first. Let's put down a blank puppet. Now, obviously the most easy way of getting a cape on your character is to go searching for one. So type cape into search, and there's quite a few. I think this one's quite a good one. This is the GJ Night Cape. Sorry, I can't see who made that. You can't tell from here when you do the search. It's a bit awkward. But anyway, whoever made that, very nice. Okay, so we have a cape, and as you can see, it's really nice. It's flexible. It moves around. Very nice. So what you do is I'll just stamp that down. And get the right angle for it on our character. That looks about right. Look at it from 360 degrees. That's where you've got to make sure that you've got it in the right position. There we go. Maybe tip it a little bit there. Yeah, that's about right. So you grab it, scope into the character. So you scope in L1 and X until you can't scope in anymore, and then you just let it down. You have to go round and round and round to make sure it's in the right position. And there we go, we have a cape. So that's the easy method. Just borrow one that's already been made. But if this isn't the style or colour or whatever you want, let's get rid of the cape. Whoops. Okay, we've got rid of the cape. Whoop. I don't want to get rid of the puppet man. Right, let's put him back. Okay, so how to make a cape yourself. It is very easy. First of all, we'll go into paint mode. Pick a colour of your cape. What should we go for? Nice green one. Nice dark green one. Sort of like a forester's cape. Okay, so we take our PC. I'm using... We could use the opaque square. There we go. Let's try that one. Now, what you want is tentacle snap. So click on tentacle snap. And we want to draw our cape like that. Okay, so there's our cape. Actually, I'll do that again. It's not that easy. Okay, so let's just get that an angle. Okay, do it slowly. Okay, there we go. There's my... Oh, that's awful. Like I say, method is simple. Actually doing it is hard. Right, let's just try again. I'm going to try that on that opaque square again. Okay. I don't want it too big. Right, let's angle that. Down we go. How's that? Right, that's not so bad. Okay, that's not so bad. Okay. So I've got the start of my cape. And then what I want to do is L1 and R2. And that duplicates it. Then without letting go of R2, you press the left D-pad. This will duplicate your cape piece. And we angle it like so. And there we go, we get in our cape. Boom, let go. Like that. Now, I made a mistake there, so because when it was highlighted, what I really need to do is make it one piece. So let's go back with the with the left D-pad and merge the paintings. So now we have a cape. So let's take our cape, and I'm going to scope into the chest area here. So that's L1 and X until you can't go in any further, and then plonk it down. Right. Yeah, I've got that at a weird angle and all sorts. It can look really good from one angle and really bad from another. I'm rushing this a little bit because I don't want the tutorial to last long. So you would take some time and get that right. Now, at the moment, it's attached to him. He has a cape. It's okay. But it doesn't flow. It is very stiff. It's like a stiff triangle of painting there. But that might do you. But we want to look a little bit better than that. So we go scoping in to, now, not the blank puppet. We want scope in to the painting. And we go to the physical properties and make it physical. And this is the floppiness. We want this to be floppy. So let's make it, I don't know, 92% floppy. And see what that does to the cape. And what it does is it makes it flowy. So when he walks, the cape flows. And that might be all you need to do. Just make it visible and floppy, and then you've got a really nice flowing cape. You can play about with the other bits and pieces. So we can add some wind strength, and we'll make the wind direction local, and that will make that billow out the back there, so that the cape is flowing. And you want the wind ripple to be low so that you don't break apart your cape too much. And you can up the wind strength. You just want a little bit. And that's about it. You can change the gravity, make it heavy, but it does make it thin, which I don't really like. If you were to change the gravity like this, then, you know, his cape's flying up in the air. So if you wanted like a Doctor Strange style cape that's got, you know, a life of its own, you could, for example, I will just show you something. Take the action recorder out and just change the gravity of this like this, so the cape is constantly moving. So, you know, if you want it to have a life of its own, you want the cape to talk or whatever, you could do that. But there we go, there we are. I've got a very active cape there, doing all sorts of movement all by itself. So there we are. That's how to do a cape. Nice and easy, and not a problem to make. Really quite simple to do. And you can always sculpt around the front here, or add some more paint to make it go all the way around the neck. You can incorporate into an outfit, add it to the outfit itself rather than the puppet directly. There's lots of things you can do with the cape.